Hi everyone, hope you're all well and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of color theory for web design, where we'll unlock the secrets of choosing the perfect color palette for your website. Color plays a really pivotal role in web design, influencing user emotions, aesthetics, and even usability. Whether you're a seasoned developer looking to enhance your skills or a beginner designer taking your first steps in the world of web design, this video is packed with insights, tips, and practical advice to help you create visually stunning and effective websites. So if you're ready to discover how color choices can transform your web designs, captivate your audience, and convey your brand's personality, you're in the right place. Without further ado, let's dive into the vibrant world of color theory for web design. And before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our web design insights and tutorials. So what actually is color theory? Well, it's a set of principles and guidelines that explain how colors interact with each other and how they can be combined to create pleasing and effective visual compositions. It's a fundamental concept in various fields such as art and design, marketing, and web design as well. So here are some key aspects of color theory. The first one is talking about the actual color wheel. So the color wheel is a circular diagram that displays the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, and it provides a visual representations of how colors can relate to each other. Then you have the primary colors, and these are the three basic colors from which all colors are derived. In a traditional color theory, the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Secondary colors are created by mixing two primary colors. For example, the red and blue primary colors will make purple, the blue and yellow primary colors will create green, and the red and yellow primary colors will create orange. So the purple, green, and orange are the secondary colors. Then you have the tertiary colors, and these are created by mixing a primary color with a neighboring secondary color. So for example, red and orange, blue and green, and yellow purple. Complementary colors are colors that directly opposite on each other on the color wheel. So when placed together, they create a high contrast and vibrant effect. Monochromatic colors are used variations in lightness and saturation of a single color, and it creates a harmonious and unified look. Then you have warm and cool colors. So colors are often categorized as warm, and these are typically your reds, oranges, and yellows, or cool, and these are typically your blues, greens, and purples. So warm colors evoke energy and vibrancy, while cool colors convey almost calmness and serenity. Value refers to the lightness of or darkness of a color, while saturation refers to the intensity or vividness of a color. So understanding all of the color theory is crucial in various creative disciplines, including art, graphic design, interior design, fashion, and more commonly web design. It helps artists and designers make informed choices about color palettes to evoke specific emotions, create visual interest, and communicate effectively with their audience. So why is it important in web design? There's several reasons why it's important in web design. The first one is UX. So colors significantly impact the overall user experience on a website. Thoughtfully chosen colors can make a website more visually appealing, engaging, and it leads to better user retention and satisfaction. Proper use of color helps establish a visual hierarchy on a web page. So key elements like headlines, call to action, buttons, and important content can be emphasized through color and guiding users to the most critical information. Colors are a fundamental component of a brand's identity. Consistent use of brand colors in web design reinforces brand recognition and helps users associate with the website with the brand. Different colors evoke specific emotions and feelings. Web designers can leverage this knowledge to create a mood or atmosphere that aligns with the website's content and purpose. So for example, warm colors like red and orange can convey excitement and energy, while cool colors like blue and green can evoke calmness and trust. Web designers need to consider color accessibility to ensure that the content is readable and usable by individuals with various visual impairments. So following color contrast guidelines that ensures that text stands out against backgrounds and can be easily read. The color of call to action buttons or CTA buttons, for example, sign up or buy now, read more, can impact click-through rates and conversions. So choosing contrasting and attention-grabbing colors for these buttons can encourage users to take desired actions. Colors have cultural and psychological associations that vary across different regions and demographics. Web designers have to consider the target audience and their cultural preferences when selecting colors to ensure relevance and appeal. A consistent color scheme across a website's pages creates a cohesive and professional appearance. It helps users navigate the site more easily, reinforces the site's branding. Considering color choices is crucial for mobile and responsive design. Colors that work well on various screen sizes and devices contribute to a positive user experience. Colors can be used to convey a narrative or tell a story through web design. So, for example, a travel website might use tropical colors to evoke a sense of adventure and relaxation. In a crowded online landscape, using color effectively can set a website apart from competitors. A unique and well-executed color palette can make a site more memorable and distinctive. Color choices can impact CRO efforts, and A/B testing different color variations for elements like CTA buttons can help identify which colors lead to higher conversion rates. So, in summary, color theory is a really powerful tool in web design, influencing everything from aesthetics to user engagement to brand recognition and accessibility. Effective use of color enhances the overall user experience and contributes to the success of a website. So let's look at some real-life websites with distinct color palettes that make a strong statement to users. For example, we have the Airbnb website. The Airbnb website utilizes a combination of colors, but the primary color is a deep coral red paired with neutral tones. Such as gray and white. The bold coral red used by Airbnb stands out and creates a strong emotional impact. And it represents warmth, hospitality, and a sense of adventure. The color choice aligns with the brand's mission of connecting travelers with unique and welcoming accommodations around the world. The minimalist use of color with the focus on the coral red for key elements helps users guide through the booking process and reinforces the brand's identity. And we have Spotify. So Spotify predominantly uses shades of green and black, and they've got this kind of lime green, they've also got darker forest green, and the green color scheme is not only visually appealing, but also reflects a brand identity as a music streaming service. It conveys a sense of vibrancy, growth, and positivity. The use of bold green accents for call to action buttons, players, encourages users to engage with the platform. Additionally, the contrasting black text and the black and the white text ensures readability and accessibility as well. Both of these websites use their color palette strategically to communicate with their brand values, create a distinct visual identity, and evoke specific emotions in their users. The color choices are memorable and contribute to a cohesive and engaging user experience. So let's talk about creating a color palette for your website. And creating a palette for your website design involves a thoughtful and systematic approach. The first thing that you want to do is understand your brand and audience. So start by understanding your brand's identity, values, and personality. Consider what emotions and feelings you want to evoke in your website's visitors, and identify your target audience and their preferences. The color palette should resonate with your audience and align with their expectations. Next, you want to select a base color. So you want to choose a base color that represents your brand and sets the overall tone for your website. This color often serves as the dominant color in your palette. You can select a color that is already associated with your brand, or choose a new one that aligns with your brand's messaging. Now you want to create some color variations. Develop variations of your base color to create a harmonious palette, and this can include shades, like lighter and darker versions, tints, and tones. Experiment with these variations to create a sense of depth and visual interest in your design. Next up is accent colors, and you want to select 1 or 2 accent colors that complement your base and add visual contrast. These colors can be used for call to action buttons, links, or important elements you want to draw attention to. Ensure that the accent colors harmonize with the overall palette and don't overpower the design. Next up is really important. You want to test for accessibility. So check the contrast ratios between text and background colors to ensure they're readable. And accessibility is really crucial for all users, including those with visual impairments. You can use online tools like WebAIM's Contrast Checker to verify that your color choices meet accessibility guidelines. And lastly, always make sure to maintain consistency. Once you finalize your color palette, maintain consistency in its usage across your website to create a cohesive and memorable user experience. Remember that your color palette should reflect your brand's personality, appeal to your target audience, and support your website's goals. It's a crucial aspect of web design that significantly impacts how users perceive and interact with your website. And that's a wrap on our video about color theory for your web design. Thank you for joining me on this colorful journey through the world of color theory. I hope you find these insights helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into web design, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. That way you'll never miss our latest tips or tutorials. If you think this video is beneficial for someone you know, please share it with them. And if you have any questions or want to share your thoughts on color theory, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from all of you. Once again, thank you for being part of our creative community. Your support means the world to us. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and until next time, happy designing.